My name is Chip Manjo, and on behalf of the Friends of Middleborough Cemeteries, I'd like to welcome you to the inauguration of the third Honorary Mayor of Middleborough. At this time, I would ask that you all please stand for the posting of the colors by the Middleborough Veterans Honor Guard.
Post the flag of the United States of America. Post the flag of the United States Army. Post the flag of the United States Marines. Post the flag of the United States Navy. Post the flag of the U.S. Air Force. Post the flag of the United States Coast Guard. Post the flag of the Middleborough Veterans Council. Post the flag of the state of Massachusetts.
Now I'd like to ask Pat Betancourt to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thanks, Pat Betancourt. And now I'd like to introduce Miss Massachusetts Outstanding Teen, Alyssa Matoza, who will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Miss Massachusetts Teen Outstanding. Alyssa Matoza is a 17-year-old senior at Dartmouth High School. Upon graduation, she'll be attending college in the fall to obtain a degree in musical theater. Alyssa has been performing since the age of 2, and she dedicated her year of service to her platform, The Arts in Action, promoting the power of the performing arts. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to ask Pat Betancourt to come back up, and share with us some of her thoughts about her time as Middleborough's second honorary mayor.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to take this time just to say thank you for such an honor. I've enjoyed my year of being Friends of the Middleborough Cemeteries' second honorary mayor. I attended many events this year, such as the Soul Homestead Herring Run Festival, which, by the way, is this coming weekend. Don't miss it. The Lighting Festival of the Trees at the KOA, the Crazy Days, and I even had the opportunity to light the Christmas tree here at the Town Hall. But I must say, what I enjoyed most was being part of the parades, the North Middleborough, as well as the Christmas parade. I saw many, many friends during those parades, and it was an honor to represent the Friends of the Middleborough Cemeteries. Also, wherever I went, I tried to hand out information about all the wonderful things that this organization does to preserve our ancestry through our town cemeteries. So all in all, it was a fantastic year. I hope that the new honorary mayor, either Paul or George, enjoys it as much as I have. Thank you again for this wonderful opportunity.
Okay, we're all here to learn who won the coveted title of honorary mayor. The winner is the person who raised the most money for the Friends of Middleborough Cemeteries. Our candidates chose deputy mayor running mates. They were people from Middleborough's past. A feature that we tried this year was the promotion of an accompanying cause, and these organizations or activities improve Middleborough's future. Both George and Paul will tell you about their choices in a few moments, but before they do, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what the funds we raised will support. The money these candidates raised will support the restoration, maintenance, and beautification of Middleborough cemeteries. While this charity can do all things cemetery, our current efforts can be summarized into 3 categories: commemorating our veterans, landscaping our cemeteries, and preserving our headstones. While there are several ways that we commemorate our veterans, we work with the Middleborough Veterans Service Agent by promoting his Flagging Our Veterans Graves event, which is this Saturday morning, competition with a herring run. We will hold Veterans Day events such as our 2015 Evening About the Civil War and our 2016 Civil War Art Gallery, which we have on full display here. We research issues of what we call misplaced valor, which has to do with medallions that move away from their associated grave sites. Our society honors veterans in life and in death, and this charity provides with other venues to continue this tradition. Cemeteries are man-made open spaces. Like our backyards, cemeteries need to be maintained so that nature does not reclaim them and deny us of their purpose. We've scheduled a spring cleanup weekend for April 22nd and 23rd and encourage anyone who wants to come do some community service to ask about this opportunity. We encourage Boy Scout projects in cemeteries, and there are 3 Life Scouts right now leading projects to attain their rank of Eagle. Cemeteries exist for the living, and the need to maintain them is forever ongoing. The first purpose of this charity is to assist with the maintenance of those issues. The third category is headstone preservation. Headstones are a legacy of our community's past, and we as a charity have invested in the knowledge and the equipment to preserve them for future generations. To that end, we established a documentation team, volunteers who transcribe their inscriptions and take lots of pictures. We conduct free headstone cleaning workshops and welcome anyone who wants to learn the skill to come and attend. Currently, our white marble headstones are covered with mold and appear gray. Once we clean them, they appear white, as you can see from our art gallery. White was how they were always intended to be seen. Our slate headstones are covered with lichen, and lichen literally destroys slate. Cleaning does not repair the damage caused by lichen, but it allows the inscriptions and the artwork to be seen and appreciated once again. As we clean headstones, we take note of the many broken stones. We want to fix these. And last year we hosted Tamara Conde, the conservator currently working at Burial Hill in Plymouth, for a talk entitled Headstone Repair, What's Possible in Your Town. She will be teaching us the basics of headstone repair and resetting sometime soon. Everything that I just mentioned was made possible by the votes. That is to say, the contributions that these candidates raised. All that work and much, much more is done by volunteers, and contributions enable their efforts. At this time, I ask all of the volunteers to stand up and let us thank them with the applause that they do for the work in our cemeteries and in operating this charity. Please rise, all volunteers and directors. The Honorary Mayor of Middleborough contest was supported by several individuals, institutions, and businesses. For the third year in a row, Deb and Dave Doyle of Jessaloops Designs created the key to the town. We want to thank VFW Post 2188, Mary Dawson and Oak Point, Mucky's Liquors, Lorenzo's Italian Restaurant, Battistini's Bakery, Joe Presley and the Dreamers, Appaziti's Family Restaurant, Harry's Bar and Grill, Dave's Diner, Mike Carver's Fresh Seafood, Mary Berry Massage, Marianne Simons, Avon Representative, Reynolds Flowers, Amanda Haru and Rewind It, Diane Madigan and Madigan Tax Services, TM Ryder Insurance, the Town of Middleborough for this grand ballroom, the Honor Guard, Alyssa Matoza, Miss Massachusetts Teen Outstanding, Laura Brunel and the Birtwood School of Performing Arts, and Pat Bennecourt, again, for this year's Honorary Mayor of Middleborough events were possible because of the contributions of every one of those organizations. And so at this time, I'd like to introduce our candidates. First up is George Andrade to tell us a little bit about why he chose to run, about his deputy mayor running mate, about his accompanying cause. Let's give a round of applause to George Andrade.
Good evening. Thank you for all coming. My name is George Andrade Jr. I was born in Middleborough, St. Luke's Hospital. I brought up my first 9 years in Bridgewater, then moved to Middleborough at the age of 9. Went on to school, graduated from Middleborough High School class of 1970 along with my running mate, Paul Provencher, so we're classmates. We've known each other throughout our whole lifetime. My running mate is George A. Philbrook. George A. Philbrook was a 21-year-old man who was asked by the town of Middleborough to run their gas and electric plant, run their power equipment. They had a new device called the water wheel, which was on Wareham Street. They manufactured gas and coal. And as a young man who had insights on where this could go, he fought strongly, even though he was opposed by many people to sell. He thought that what he had worked with, what they had designed, this new water wheel, was going to bring in great resources for the town of Middleborough. And as you look at today, where they have their own gas and electric plant, and it is much well appreciated by all the town citizens in Middleborough. The gas electric plant is a well-resourceful unit for the town. I also am sponsoring the Middleborough Fire Safe program. I am a retired firefighter of 35 years full-time and 38 years full-time and 7 years as a call firefighter. So I am sponsoring two programs out of the fire department. The Fire Safe program, which involves firefighters going into the schools and teaching about fire education. We also get into the elderly. We teach them about fire safety. Also sponsoring the Middleborough Fire 1 and 2 high school program, where we take individuals out of the high school, seniors, and they come to the firehouse and they learn about firefighting. Is this what they want to do for the rest of their lives? They're put through the course just like a regular firefighter, and when they finish at the end of their 5 months, I believe it is, they are almost qualified firefighter 1-2. It's a very good program, and that's why I chose to support the programs in which I worked under. Presently, I am working as a special police officer for the town of Middleborough. You'll see me out on the bike on the summer times. We would patrol the areas for the community policing program. I also work for Bridgewater as a part-time police officer. I am recently married as of December of last year. I married a young woman from the Philippines. My wife Claire is sitting over there. So I have a whole lot ahead of me to do. But I also saw, as I was working out there, the deterioration of these cemeteries. And that's why I chose to come up here and try to represent the Friends of Middleborough Cemeteries in this manner. There's a lot of work that needs to be done to them. We need to bring back a little bit of respect to those who have passed beyond us, and I can't think of a better way to spend my time as to probably, well, see what we can do to bring more respect to the town of Middleborough and the cemeteries by coming out here and donating our time. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for all your support. Win, lose, or draw, it's for a good cause. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Next up is Paul Provencher to tell us about why he chose to run, about his deputy mayor running mate, and about his accompanying cause. Let's give a round of applause to Paul Provencher.
Recently retired and more involved in other things than I ever thought I would be already 2 weeks into it. But anyway, I've been a resident of the town since about 1956. My dad moved the family down here to work for the State Highway Department along with Jerry's father back at that period of time. My father and mother raised 5 children. They adopted all 5 children, and 2 of them are actually biological sisters. And Dad's my person that I chose as my running mate. When he moved to Middleborough, he was an Eagle Scout as he grew up in the town of North Andover, and he brought that Eagle Scout endeavor to Middleborough, got very active in the scouting program at the Cub Scout level when I was a Cub Scout. As a Boy Scout, he followed me through, inspired me to get my Eagle Scout, and there I am. You're never a former Eagle Scout, you're always an Eagle Scout. Just like those characters in the Marine Corps, you're never a former Marine, you're always a Marine, right? There we go, Dan. Anyway, so my accompanying cause is the Friends of Middleborough Cemeteries. The lady sitting in the 3rd row here, Miss Rhonda, raise your hand, Rhonda. There you go. Came to town a number of years ago from East Bridgewater and wanted us to get a cemetery thing going to take care of the abandoned cemeteries in town. And she came to my office, since I'm the graves registration person for the town as the veterans agent, and buttonholed me back then. And over the years, we developed the Friends of Middleborough Cemeteries, got it a tax-exempt organization, got all the things being done that's been done over the past bunch of years, and we're going to continue on with those projects going into the future. So the monies we raised from this campaign are going to go to the chemicals that we need to clean the gravestones, to bring in people that are going to teach us how to preserve the gravestones and repair them, to give classes and presentations to the citizens of Middleborough and beyond on the importance of keeping these historical art available for everyone to see. So that's me. So thank you very much.
All right, so let's give a big round of applause to both of them. So the moment that we have all been waiting for, Pat Betancourt's going to announce the next honorary mayor. Pat. We took this very seriously. The envelope's actually sealed.
Ooh. All right. The winner of the 3rd annual Honorary Mayor of Middleborough contest is, drum roll, and the new Honorary Mayor of Middleborough is Paul Provencher. And the new Deputy Mayor of Middleborough is Henry D. Provencher. Congratulations, Mr. Mayor. Congratulations. Yay. Nice job.
Here you go. You get to get
Man,
one.
let me just see if I'm doing that.
I'm going to get it right.
Right? Do that. Let me get to do that. Too short. Wrong way. See that? Very good. You're looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2017 Honorary Mayor, Paul Provencher. Nice job. Great job.
Thank you. Oh, you have to do the oath of office?
Mr. Mayor, several companies have made donations to the winner of this contest. I present them to you now. The Friends of Middleborough Cemeteries will publish a list of all the prizes and all of the businesses that donated on our Facebook page, facebook.com/the FoMC. And now it's time for you to be sworn in as the next honorary mayor.
All right. Do you, Paul Provencher, swear to represent the town of Middleborough in a ceremonial capacity whenever called upon to serve and to promote the mission of the Friends of the Middleborough Cemetery?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2017 Honorary Mayor, Paul Provencher.
Thanks all.
I just want to recognize one fellow who's standing up in the audience. His contribution was probably one of the contributions that put me over the top. When I called upon his wife to put together some Avon baskets for the events that we had, she was there. Every event that we had, they were there. Although she missed the Lorenzo because she was somewhere else that night. But I want to recognize Ralph and Mary Ann. Ralph and Mary Ann Simons, please stand up. Thank you.
The honorary mayor will be made available at the green wall over here for photographs. We encourage you to have your picture taken with him and share your pictures on Facebook if you'd like. We also encourage you to check out our Civil War art gallery. And finally, we ask you to consider assisting Jason Cox and the Veterans Council this Saturday with the flagging of the Veterans Graves event. There are some light refreshments available. Thanks everybody for coming.